Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Thank you all for hopping aboard with the captain for another video. In this one, a Detroit police officer was attacked by two men in a look like a convenience store, a gas station, and he was able to fight them off without firing a shot. This is a crazy video. This is from a few months back. As I said, Detroit, Michigan. No, Detroit, man, that's a rough city. Okay, rough city. One of the most violent cities in America. Now let's bring up this video and check out what happened.
Look at this unbelievable video. We'll slow it down to show you just how bold these suspects are. The young man with
So he reached. It looked like he reached and grabbed the officer's pistol. Like he literally just out of nowhere reached and tried to grab his pistol. I mean, does he not realize this is a uniformed officer? I think he was off duty at the time, but he's uniformed. So, I mean, normally, from my understanding of police officers, they have like several safety precautions, right, for pulling out their weapons. So there's like 2 or 3 different mechanisms you have to undo in order to get the weapon out of the holster. You can't just reach and just grab it and pull it out like it's in a pocket or something. That's wow. Anyway, let's rewind and start back over and then play it out.
to show you just how bold these suspects are. The young man without a shirt goes for the uniformed Detroit police officer's gun on his right side. He gets it. Meanwhile, his accomplice in the Adidas pants pulls a gun, pointing it at the officer. There's a struggle. The officer wrestles his duty weapon, a 9mm, back from the suspect. The two run off.
And then this guy gets a gun out. The other guy pulls out a gun. My gosh, man.
The officer does not shoot at them.
This is just a ridiculous crime.
Detroit Police Commander Arnold Williams says it happened Saturday evening at the BP station near the Southfield and Joy Road. There's nothing to indicate that this officer, who was off duty heading into work, was targeted specifically. Investigators say it was all about getting the gun.
There's no way I can explain the mind.
Yo, like the other guy, he's like, what he probably like, what is going, this guy right here, I don't think he expected it at all, because he goes in the opposite direction. Watch where he goes. Watch where he goes when this idiot grabs the weapon.
Say it was all about getting the gun.
There's no way I can explain
He's out of
the
there.
mindset of someone who would do something like that. But the one thing I can explain is if they would do that to a uniformed police officer, can you imagine what they would do to a regular citizen?
Investigators have identified both suspects. They've executed 2 search warrants at their homes and are in contact with their parents. But still, as of Monday afternoon, they're not in police custody.
Man, look at this guy, man. He put out his gun.
If there's
right
any
here.
family members that are sheltering them or have any information, encourage them to come in. And we want them to turn themselves in, because we're coming for them. We're going to find them.
All right. So hopefully they did locate these individuals. They talked to their parents. Apparently they were in contact with their parents. How old are they? Like 16, 17? I mean, I don't know. Anyway, that's crazy. It's wild, man. People, they harp and they criticize and critique what police officers don't do right on a daily basis, right? But it's an officer in a store making a purchase, buying a bottle of water or whatever he was buying, standing there just trying to get his money out, pay for this stuff, go into work, deal with all kind of lawlessness, deal with just madness on the streets, right? Got to see children, killed, and you got to see them abused by, family members and mommies and daddies and just all kind of just wicked stuff they have to endure. He's just getting ready for his day. A guy just randomly grabs his weapon and tries to take it. What's he gonna do? Take it from him and shoot him with it? I mean, you're not gonna just steal it. I mean, I have to imagine that he was gonna take. He was intending to take the weapon, shoot the officer, and then make it run away. Otherwise, why would you just try to steal it? Like, you think he's just gonna let you just take his weapon and walk away? And then the other guy points the gun. I mean, thank God he didn't pull the trigger, or if he did, thank God the gun jammed. But that's wild. That's really wild. Man, look, I have the utmost respect for police officers because just for merely wearing the uniform, you are under threat of harm from whoever. Because I just did a story out in LA County, California, where an officer was ambushed, all right, and shot and killed right in his patrol vehicle while he's sitting at a red light. It's just it's madness, man. But man, have y'all seen anything quite like that where somebody just randomly for no reason grabs an officer's weapon in the store? All right. Anyway, shout out to the officer. I'm glad he survived that situation. If y'all will, leave me a like, comment down below. Let me know what y'all think about this situation. And also, just in general, do y'all think that police are overly criticized when it isn't really warranted? Y'all let me know. Share the video with a friend. And of course, hit that subscribe. Thank y'all for hopping aboard with the captain for another one. This was the Captain's Quarter Show. I was your host, L. Milliner, the captain. Until next time, I am gone.